A rhinoceros?
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Revelio.
Oh, hello.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer. Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle... I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Revelio.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio. Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Accio.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Revelio.
I could do to stand up there. I think better head down till I finish up here.
Revelio.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant? Wow, you turned out to be something of a hero, didn't you?
Hello, Nellie. You seem excited about something.
The Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Spin witches is my favourite.
The goblins had no prospect of success. They should have known.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me.
Revelio.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
Apologies, Professor. Perhaps later.
Suit yourself.
Revelio.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? Yes!
Revelio.
Why are we only learning what the more?
Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like a Gryffindor house token. I bet it unlocks our house chest. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in our common room and heard there are also in the other common rooms. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on.
Roland sends his best. He often asks after you and his owls.
I should see this through and find the Gryffindor house chest.
Revelio. Revelio.
No sour notes, please.
wonder what Violet's up to. I could use a bit of a respite from this frame.
Sometimes I wish someone was trying to...
I can't say I ever thought Ranrock stood much...
This seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
Can't decide
Very funny.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Revelio.
Oh, you are too kind. We thank you.
Reparo. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Reparo. Revelio.
Keep things clean as a whistle.
Revelio.
It's that vile stench.
Lumos.
Portrait doing. Oh, the humiliation. If you put
Revelio.
It's just, well, there's
Lumos.
a rather foul odor. Oh, not someone else trying to pass through. I'd be careful if I were you.
Revelio.
Please do be mindful when you approach you. Only if you step out. Oh dear.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was
This stairwell looks promising.
The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts.
Leave it to Binns to make the most interesting school in the world seem dull.
Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Eargit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lord Gok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin-wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby.
Can you tell me where I might find Grimbold Weft?
Oh yes, Grimbold Weft. Quick with a needle and thread, that one. He's a fascinating artifact of the Goblin Rebellion. At any rate, he can be found nearby, perched in his case.
Revelio. Sir Scagglethorpe the Heedless once challenged a mountain troll to musical chairs. Care to guess who won?
Let's see. I just so enjoy old stories. I'm sure he's around here somewhere.
Revelio.
As one would expect, Hogwarts contains
Revelio.
narthexes, since obviously those... castles. for the century.
Can you tell me where I might find Grimbold Weft?
Oh yes, Grimbold. He's a fascinating artifact. At any rate, he can be found near... Students often complain about the many staircases at Hogwarts, but they never bother me. Hogwarts founders could never have achieved such architectural majesty without the aid of powerful magic. Hogwarts is impervious to the inexorable march of time. Perhaps that is why I admire it so.
Revelio.
If you fail history of magic,
Protego.
you're doomed to repeat it. The class, that is.
Revelio.
Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Aphbuttle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of loyal knights, or rather, statues.
Revelio.
Clarify. Keen-eyed students will spot the statue of Sir Aphbuttle of the cheerful countenance nestled among the ranks. His fame was not won by vanquishing foes in single combat, nor by slaying... demeanor was celebrated by old
Revelio.
friends and newcomers alike. I encourage everyone to make the waving statue's acquaintance. As one would expect...
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Aphbuttle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Aphbuttle's affability was his undoing. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not have...
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True. But imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss. History does tend to repeat. It is a the wise students, such as yourself, will learn from it. History is written by those who... Schoolwork, so they say.
Revelio.
Or at least, I like to say that.
We've all gone in another one of Finch's wild food.
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Brilliant. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Do you think anyone has found it?
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Confringo. Leviosa. Revelio. 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 Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo. Defendo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Accio. Repulso. Descendo. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Protego! Protego! Accio!
Here.